Question 46. Which Amazon EC2 pricing model should be used to comply with per core software license requirements? Now, the options are: Option 1, dedicated host; Option 2, spot instances; Option 3, on-demand instances; Option 4, reserved instances. And the correct answer is Option 1, dedicated host. Explanation: Amazon EC2 dedicated host allow you to use your eligible software licenses from vendors such as Microsoft and Oracle on Amazon EC2 so that you get the flexibility and cost effectiveness of using your own licenses, but with the resiliency, simplicity, and elasticity of AWS. An Amazon EC2 dedicated host is a physical server fully dedicated for your use, so you can help address corporate compliance requirements. Dedicated host is the correct answer. On-demand instance is incorrect. This is a standard pricing model and does not offer the advantages requested. Spot instances is incorrect. This is used to obtain discounted pricing for short-term requirements that can be interrupted. Reserved instances is incorrect. This is used to lower cost by reserving uses of an instance for a term of 1 or 3 years. Question 47. Which of the following are architectural best practices for the AWS cloud? Select two options. Now the options are: Option 1, design for fault tolerance; Option 2, deploy into multiple availability zones; Option 3, deploy into a single availability zone; Option 4, close coupling; Option 5, create monolithic architectures. And the correct answer is Option 1, design for fault tolerance, and Option 2, deploy into multiple availability zones. Explanation: it is an architectural best practice to deploy your resources into multiple availability zones and design for fault tolerance. These both ensure that if resources or infrastructure fails, your application continues to run. Deploy into multiple availability zones is a correct answer. Design for fault tolerance is also a correct answer. Deploy into a single availability zone is incorrect. You should not deploy all of your resources into a single availability zone, as any infrastructure failure will take down access to your resources. Close coupling is incorrect. Close coupling is not an architectural best practice. Loose coupling is. With loose coupling, you reduce interdependencies between components of an application and often put a middle layer such as a message bus between components. Create monolithic architectures is incorrect. You should not create monolithic architectures. With monolithic architectures, you have a single instance running multiple components of the application. If any of these components fails, your application fails. It is better to design microservices architectures where components are spread across more instances. Question 48. Which AWS service provides a quick and automated way to create and manage AWS accounts? Now the options are: Option 1, Amazon Connect; Option 2, Amazon Light Sale; Option 3, AWS Organizations; Option 4, AWS Quick Site. And the correct answer is Option 3, AWS Organizations. Explanation: AWS Organizations is a web service that enables you to consolidate your multiple AWS accounts into an organization and centrally manage your accounts and their resources. The AWS Organization API can be used to create AWS accounts, and this can be automated through code. AWS Organization is the correct answer. AWS QuickSight is incorrect. Amazon QuickSight is a fast, cloud-powered business intelligence service that makes it easy to deliver insights to everyone in your organization. Amazon Lightsail is incorrect. Lightsail offers virtual servers instances that are easy to set up and backed up by the power and reliability of AWS. Amazon Connect is incorrect. Amazon Connect is an easy-to-use omni-channel cloud contact center that helps companies provide superior customer service at a lower cost. Question 49. Which AWS service uses a highly secure hardware storage device to store encryption keys? Now the options are: Option 1, AWS IAM; Option 2, Amazon Cloud Directory; Option 3, AWS WAF; Option 4, AWS Cloud HSM. And the correct answer is Option 4, AWS Cloud HSM. Explanation: AWS Cloud HSM is a cloud-based hardware security module (HSM) that allows you to easily add secure key storage and high-performance crypto operations to your AWS applications. AWS Cloud HSM is the correct answer. AWS IAM is incorrect. AWS Identity and Access Management (AM) is used for managing users, groups, and roles in AWS. Amazon Cloud Directory is incorrect. Amazon Cloud Directory enables you to build flexible cloud native directories for organizing hierarchies of data along multiple dimensions. AWS WAF is incorrect. AWS WAF is a web application firewall that helps protect your web applications from common web exploits. Question 50. Which service can be used to manage configuration versions? Now the options are: Option 1, AWS Service Catalog. Option 2, AWS Config. Option 3, AWS Artifact. Option 4, Amazon Inspector. And the correct answer is option 2, AWS Config. Explanation: AWS Config is a fully managed service that provides you with an AWS resource inventory, configuration history, and configuration change notifications to enable security and regulatory compliance. AWS Config is the correct answer. AWS Service Catalog is incorrect. AWS Service Catalog is used to create and manage catalogs of IT services that you have approved for use on AWS, including virtual machine images, servers, software, and databases to complete multi-tier application architectures. AWS Artifact is incorrect. AWS Artifact is the central resource for compliance-related information. This service can be used to get compliance information related to AWS certifications or attestations. Amazon Inspector is incorrect. Inspector is an automated security assessment service that helps improve the security and compliance of applications deployed on AWS. Question 51. What types of monitoring can Amazon CloudWatch be used for? Select two options. Now the options are: Option 1, Data Center. Option 2, Application Performance. Option 3, API Access. Option 4, Infrastructure. Option 5, Operational Health. And the correct answer is Option 2, Application Performance, and Option 5, Operational Health. Explanation: Amazon CloudWatch is a monitoring service for AWS cloud resources and the applications you run on AWS. CloudWatch performs performance monitoring and can monitor custom metrics generated by applications and the operational health of your AWS resources. Infrastructure and data center monitoring is not accessible to AWS customers. Operational health is a correct answer. Application performance is also a correct answer. Infrastructure is incorrect, as this monitoring is not accessible to AWS customers. Data center is incorrect, as this monitoring is not accessible to AWS customers. API access is incorrect. AWS Cloud Trail monitors API access. Question 52. Which of the following is an architectural best practice recommended by AWS? Now the options are: Option 1, use manual operational processes. Option 2, think servers, not services. Option 3, design for failure. Option 4, design for success. And the correct answer is option 3, design for failure. Explanation: it is recommended that you design for failure. This means always considering what would happen if a component of an application fails and ensuring there is resilience in the architecture. Design for failure is the correct answer. Design for success is incorrect. Design for success sounds good, but this is not an architectural best practice. As much as we want our applications to be successful, we should always be cognizant of the potential failures that might occur and ensure we are prepared for them. Think servers, not services is incorrect. AWS do not recommend that you think servers, not services. What they do recommend is that you think services, not servers. This means that you should consider using managed services and serverless services rather than just using Amazon EC2. Use manual operational processes is incorrect. You should not use manual operational processes. This is not an architectural best practice. You should automate as much as possible in the cloud. Question 53. What is the difference between an EBS volume and an instance store? Now the options are: Option 1. EBS volumes are object storage devices, whereas instance store volume are block based. Option 2. Instance store volumes are ephemeral, whereas EBS volumes are persistent storage. Option 3. EBS volumes are file level storage devices, whereas instance store volumes are object based. Option 4. Instance store volumes can be used with all EC2 instance types, whereas EBS cannot. And the correct answer is option 2. Instance store volumes are ephemeral, whereas EBS volumes are persistent storage. Explanation. EBS blocked means the root volume is an EBS volume and storage is persistent. Instance store backed means the root volume is an instance store volume and storage is not persistent. Both EBS and instance store volumes are block-based storage devices. EBS volumes can be used with all EC2 instance types, whereas instance store volumes are more limited in compatibility. Instance store volumes are ephemeral, whereas EBS volumes are persistent storage is the correct answer. EBS volumes are object storage devices, whereas instance store volume are block-based is incorrect, as both are block-based storage devices. Instance store volumes can be used with all EC2 instance types, whereas EBS cannot is incorrect, as this is not true. EBS volumes are file-level storage devices, whereas instance store volumes are object-based is incorrect, as both are block-based storage devices. Question 54. An organization has an on-premises cloud and accesses their AWS cloud over the internet. How can they create a private hybrid cloud connection that avoids the internet? Now, the options are: Option 1. AWS VPC endpoint. Option 2. AWS Managed VPN. Option 3. AWS Direct Connect. Option 4. AWS VPN Cloud Hub. And the correct answer is option 3. AWS Direct Connect. Explanation. AWS Direct Connect is a low latency, high bandwidth private connection to AWS. This can be used to create a private hybrid cloud connection between on-premises and the AWS cloud. AWS Direct Connect is the correct answer. AWS Managed VPN is incorrect. AWS Managed VPN uses the internet for network connections. So, it is not creating a private connection. The connection is secured but uses the internet. AWS VPN Cloud Hub is incorrect. AWS VPN Cloud Hub uses the internet for network connections. So, it is not creating a private connection. The connection is secured but uses the internet. AWS VPC endpoint is incorrect. An AWS VPC endpoint is a private link connection that connects an AWS public service to a VPC using a private connection. This does not connect on-premises environments to AWS. Question 55. Which Amazon RDS deployment type is best used to enable fault tolerance in the event of the failure of an availability zone? Now, the options are: Option 1. Multiple reasons. Option 2. Write replicas. Option 3. Read replicas. Option 4. Multiple availability zones. And the correct answer is option 4. Multiple availability zones. Explanation. Multi-AZ provides a mechanism to fail over the RDS database to another synchronously replicated copy in the event of the failure of an AZ. The endpoint address for the RDS instances gets remapped to the standby instance, as can be seen in the image below. Multiple availability zones is the correct answer. Multiple reasons is incorrect. There is no option for multiple reason failover of Amazon RDS. Read replicas is incorrect. Read replicas are used for offloading read traffic from a primary database, but cannot be used for writing. You can failover the DB by promoting a read replica in a DR situation, but this is not the best answer as the multi-AZ feature is preferred. Write replicas is incorrect. There is no such thing as write replicas. Question 56. Which services can be used for asynchronous integration between application components? Select two options. Now, the options are: Option 1. AWS CloudFormation. Option 2. AWS Route 53. Option 3. Amazon SQS. Option 4. Amazon EC2 Autoscaling. Option 5. Amazon Step Functions. And the correct answer is Option 3. Amazon SQS, and Option 5. Amazon Step Functions. Explanation. Asynchronous integration is a form of loose coupling between services. This model is suitable for any interaction that does not need an immediate response and where an acknowledgement that a request has been registered will suffice. Amazon Simple Queue Service SQS and Amazon Step Functions both provide asynchronous integration. SQS provides a durable message bus and Step Functions is an orchestrate workflow services. Amazon EC2 auto scaling helps with horizontal scaling of your EC2 instances. This is not an example of asynchronous integration. AWS CloudFormation automates the deployment of infrastructure based on templates. AWS Route 53 is a DNS service that resolves domain names to IP addresses. Question 57. In addition to DNS services, what other services does Amazon Route 53 provide? Select two options. Now the options are: Option 1, domain registration. Option 2, traffic flow. Option 3, IP routing. Option 4, DHCP. Option 5, caching. And the correct answer is option 1, domain registration. And option 2, traffic flow. Explanation. Amazon Route 53 features include domain registration, DNS, traffic flow, health checking, and failover. Route 53 does not support DHCP, IP routing, or caching. Domain registration is the correct answer. Traffic flow is the correct answer. DHCP is incorrect. Caching is incorrect. IP routing is incorrect. The DNS features of Route 53 are called routing policies. However, this is not traditional IP routing which is performed by routers. It is intelligent DNS that responds with different results based on certain factors, such as latency, weight, or failover configuration. Question 58. What are two components of Amazon S3? Select two options. Now the options are: Option 1, directories. Option 2, file systems. Option 3, block devices. Option 4, buckets. Option 5, objects. And the correct answer is option 4, buckets. And option 5, objects. Explanation. Amazon S3 is an object-based storage system that is accessed using a RESTful API over HTTPS. It consists of buckets, which are root level folders, and objects, which are the files, images, etc. that you upload. The terms directory, file system, and a block device do not apply to Amazon S3. Buckets is a correct answer. Objects is also a correct answer. Directories is incorrect. Block devices is incorrect. File systems is incorrect. Question 59. To reduce the price of your Amazon EC2 instances, which term lengths are available for reserved instances? Select two options. Now the options are: Option 1, 5 years. Option 2, 2 years. Option 3, 4 years. Option 4, 1 year. Option 5, 3 years. And the correct answer is option 4, 1 year. And option 5, 3 years. Explanation. Reserved instances provide significant discounts, up to 75% compared to on-demand pricing, by paying for capacity ahead of time. They are good for applications that have predictable uses, that need reserved capacity, and for customers who can commit to a 1 or 3 year term. 1 year is the correct answer. 3 years is also a correct answer. 4 years is incorrect, as only 1 and 3 year options are available. 5 years is incorrect, as only 1 and 3 year options are available. 2 years is incorrect, as only 1 and 3 years options are available. Question 60. Which of the following is a benefit of moving to the AWS cloud? Now the options are: Option 1, pay for what you use. Option 2, capital purchases. Option 3, outsource all IT operations. Option 4, long-term commitments. And the correct answer is option 1, pay for what you use. Explanation. With the AWS cloud, you pay for what you use. This is a significant advantage compared to on-premises infrastructure where you need to purchase more equipment. Then you need to allow for peak capacity. You also need to pay for that equipment upfront. Pay for what you use is the correct answer. Outsource all IT operations is incorrect. You do not outsource all IT operations when moving to the AWS cloud. AWS provides some higher level managed services which reduces your operations effort but does not eliminate it. Capital purchases is incorrect. capital purchases are not a benefit of moving to the cloud. The AWS cloud is mostly an operational expenditure which is favored by many CFOs. Long-term commitments is incorrect. You do not need to enter into long-term commitments with the AWS cloud. There are options for 1 or 3-year commitments to lower prices with some services, but this is not an advantage of the cloud.
Thanks for watching. Buy our AWS certified Cloud Practitioner CLF-C01 premium questions with 50% off. Check link in the description.